Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Oh my God, thank you so much for your kind words, for your encouragement, for your prayers. You guys have been just fantastic. And I wanted to answer sort of a few questions that I was asked. But before I do that, I haven't quite quit yet, but I've cut down quite a bit. And I went to the pharmacy, and I'm in my bed. I'm going to bed soon. I went to the pharmacy to look up these Nicorette aids that they have. I don't chew gum, so that was out. They had a spray that you can spray in your mouth. I thought about that, but my God, this stuff is expensive. So what I picked up for myself is these, I hope you can see that, mini lozenges. They're little kind of mints. I guess they're like Tic Tacs. To be taken sort of in between time when you feel like a cigarette. And one of the things, somebody like they didn't understand the addiction. I guess it's the same as alcohol. If you don't drink, you have no idea how people, feel about drinking. Why people get drunk and get sick the next day and hung over and all this. I mean, personally, I don't understand it. I think I got drunk like that once or twice in my life and swore off. But I don't drink. I mean, I don't remember. It's been maybe 4 Christmases or 3. I had a special drink that my daughter had made, a cocktail. That was the last time I had a drink, And I mean, I used to drink when I was younger, socially, going out. I just don't do that anymore. Anyway, so, a lot of people don't understand what addictions are like, but it's an addiction, it's really difficult to stop something. And not only is it the habit of just doing it, but it's the places that you do it the most. Okay, let me try and explain that. So for me, late at night, before I go to bed, I have my tablet and I'll play some games. I'll watch some YouTube videos. I'll watch a movie and I'll be smoking here. And sometimes if I'm playing games, I'll light up a cigarette, maybe have 2 puffs, put it back down, and then it's gone, burnt away. Now, I've been watching a lot of Dave Ramsey videos, and a lot of stuff doesn't apply to Canadians. But the premise, the basic idea of it is get out of debt, get out of debt, get out of debt, and get current. Well, I'm current. I'm always current. I am not behind on anything. I have never been. I mean, I think years and years ago, when I had my kids, I'd get behind a month or 2 on some of my payments. But no, I would say, and I've been retired 10 years. It'll be 10 years in October. 9 years. I think that I have always been current. Watching so many Dave Ramsey shows, things, and watching so many budgeting, and I've been watching Katie and Cullen go through their budget disaster stuff, opened my eyes, and I realized that the money that I get, all of my, before I even spend any money in my budget, I mean, and I've been doing this for a long, long time, I use Excel spreadsheets. All of my budgets every single month, everything that comes out, my rent, the whatever, all the things that come out, I have a balance of a certain amount of money. Now, and in my head, I always know. So say it's $200, just say. So I know every month I have $200 to spend on clothes, on cigarettes, on gas, on whatever, craft stuff, whatever it may be. I mean, I have more than 200, but I'm just saying, 200 as an example. I know in my mind that's all I have. That's it. I don't have any other money in there. So I already assumed everything is gone. Even though my payments come out later, even though I get paid at the end of the month and my rent comes out the first of, afterwards, so it's like 4 days or 5 days later, it's already gone to me. I don't have that money, and I've always done that. I've always started with my income, took all my expenses out, and then it leaves me with a balance, and that's what I have to spend for the month. Anyway, so to say that, so for the quitting smoking, we're getting there. For the quitting smoking, when I started calculating how much money it was costing me and what I had to dip into in order to, cover my habit, it's ridiculous. So my intention is that with the help of these Nicorette mints, with the help of family, with the help of cleaning the house and getting rid of stuff and all of those things, I'm starting to feel inside a sort of calmness, I guess. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting things in order. And it's amazing how little things will bother you that you don't even realize. For instance, I got my glasses. I got it done at the end of December, and I had to pay for my glasses, I think on the 27th of December. That bill's been sitting in my wallet, not the bill, but the receipt has been sitting in my wallet. I have insurance that I had when I was in the government. I have insurance that covers a certain amount. I think there's a basic limit. I don't know, but let's just guess. I have a limit of, say, $200. We'll use that again. So if my glasses cost $300, I send in my receipt, and they will reimburse me the $200. It's been sitting in my purse. That's $200 that I could be putting towards my emergency fund, which is what I'm following with this Dave Ramsey thing. Because I'm already current, this is sort of the thing that he says, first get all your bills current. No eating out, no spending on nothing, no doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. Get everything current, even if you have to eat, mac and cheese for a week or a month or whatever. Get all your bills current. Well, I'm always current, so that's so I don't have to worry about that. What was I saying? Yes, so the emergency fund. Do what you need to do and get $1,000 in the bank as an emergency as fast as you can. Now, if I was to apply that and be really, really forceful, the money I have after my budget, and like I say, I only get paid once a month, so it's a little easier for me to budget, I guess. But that extra money that I say, like that $200 I was talking about that I say I have, I would take that, except for maybe, money for, I don't budget for gas. I just realized that. I don't budget for gas and I don't budget for groceries. Well, that's because Mom and I split expenses. So Mom gives me half of, I'm talking budget here, oh my God. Mom gives me half the rent, but I pay the hydro. When we moved in here, there was not supposed to be any hydro costs. Then 6 months after we moved in and living here, they told us that they would have to start charging us $35 a month for hydro. That was for a year. The following summer, before that, they said, no, from now on, this company energy care or something, whatever, I don't know, will be coming and charging each of us, each of our apartments separately. So that was another, thing that went in. But that's all part of my rent, and that's all one of my expenses. So mom pays me half the rent. So half the rent's paid. That's great. So I pay the hydro. I pay our cable and internet. I pay for all of the necessities, the parking, our locker downstairs, all of those things. I pay for those. And when you add them all up, it's about half of what we would pay for groceries. So when we go get groceries, Mom usually will pay for them, and then I'll buy the milk and the bread and so on and so forth. But Mom has more money than I do, so sometimes when I get a little bit low, like on gas, because we're going all over the place, and I mean, I could stay home all the time, but taking Mom out and everything, she kind of helps me with the gas. So that's kind of where, we're working things out. It's been like that I just realized Mom has been with me. It'll be 5 years in August that Mom has been with me. Can't believe it's been 5 years already. Anyway, so the money that I will be saving on the cigarettes will hopefully jump into this emergency fund. So even like today, for instance, Mom had a hair appointment. She got her hair done, got a cut, got a perm. It's a little bit short, but she really needed it. But it looks really nice because she was looking so ragged. I hated her hair. It was flat and long and made her look older. And now she looks fresh, and that's wonderful. But that was a gift card from my daughter for her for Christmas, because we never know what to get her. So they got my daughter got her. She went to the beauty salon, talked actually to her hairdresser, Mom's hairdresser she's been with for many, many years, and asked her how much is it for perm set, blah, 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 and she got the gift card for her. And when I saw her hairdresser today, Dale, she said to me, "Oh, don't worry about, everything's paid for. Even if you'd lost the card, I booked it. I know your mom, blah, blah, blah." Phew, thank God, because I was worried about that card. It was in my wallet, and I was worried about it. But anyway, so she finally got her hair done today. So that's an expense that we didn't have to worry about. But a lot of things that we do together, things that we, like when I take Mom to the casino, I have a budget. Mom has, well, she's got more money than I do. So I'll go with $50, and Mom will have maybe 100. And or two, like she doesn't spend her money. So every month I put a lot of her money in savings, because I need to build that up for her. In case she has to go into a nursing home, I want to make sure she has enough funds in there for at least a year or two. So anyway, enough of that. But that's a good Dave Ramsey thing. See, I'm planning ahead for my mom as well as trying to plan ahead for myself. Oh my gosh, it's 20 minutes already. I am so sorry, guys. But I just wanted to come on, actually, instead of talking about my budget, I wanted to say thank you to so many people and try and explain a few things. And then I go down to this budget thing. But I have been obsessed with this Dave Ramsey's formulas. And I wish I had known them when I was young. I would have been so much better off today. I might even have had a house by now. But anyway, so the money I'm saving from not smoking, which I'm trying, and it's going to take me longer than I thought, because I'm reducing and reducing and reducing. Instead of cold turkey, because I tried that actually when I wasn't feeling well, I tried it and I did quit for 2 days. And then when I started feeling good and I was kind of depressed, there was kind of something going on, I went and started, I had the cigarettes here and I just started smoking a bit. Stupid. And I had said, if I quit smoking for a day, I'll quit for good. Not true. I'm kind of a fibber. I think we fool ourselves. You really need to have, stopped smoking to quit for months to get it out of your system. Drink lots of water. I remember doing that the last time. I drank lots of water. I was walking, I was exercising, I was eating well, and I found I didn't miss it. And the longer I went, the less I missed it. And then, of course, when I completely, it was not even existing in my mind anymore, the addiction wasn't there anymore, then I couldn't stand the smell. I couldn't stand it. And my son was smoking at the time, and my son has quit. It's been 5 years. He actually celebrated his 5th anniversary last month, so I'm very proud of him. That's the influence that parents have over children. My parents smoked, therefore I smoke. I smoke, therefore my son smoked. You know, it's a ripple. It's a bad thing that happens, but and now my fear is because I smoke that my grandsons are going to follow, and I hope they never do. I hope, I pray, because it's hard to quit. So getting back to, as I'm bouncing back and forth from addiction and quitting smoking to budgeting, I kind of got excited about this $1,000 emergency fund. And that is a biggie for me. That is a big step for me to have that. Because when, and as I was saying a minute ago, when I took Mama to get her hair done, it was snowing not badly, but it was continually a light snow coming down. The streets were getting greasy. And my windshield wipers, I bought them last year. And they're supposed to be good for a couple of years. And they were really expensive ones. And they were good for ice and everything and blah, blah, blah. They're falling apart. They're ripping. They're doing whatever. So I went to Canadian Tire, our local store here that we have, that sells auto parts. You can get your car serviced there. You can buy anything. Actually, I think they're even starting to sell groceries. I don't know. So I went and bought 2 cheaper brand, and they didn't have time to put it on. I know it's really easy, but it was snowing and it was cold, and so I put them in my trunk. Now I have them, so I don't have to worry. That's something that's kind of but it's been something that's been bothering me for a while. So once I get my emergency fund up to $1,000, then I'll be able to, and with the money I'll be saving from not smoking, I should be able to build it up more. But my car needs maintenance. Things need to be done. And it's not always expensive things. It's just things that I don't budget for, and I should. So, all this video, talking about finances, talking about budgeting, I kind of got excited about it. And I love that because it gives me something else to be motivated for, to forget about cigarettes. So those are things that, you know, for those of you who don't understand, but those of you who have quit and used to smoke understand, having something else to do, having other things to do, really, it kind of puts it out of your mind, so that while you're trying to quit smoking, but you're excited about something else and you're really into it, it really is awesome. It really helps. It helps me a lot. And thank you for your prayers. I am so appreciative, and I am so sorry that I didn't come on earlier. I just, you know, there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of embarrassment, and a lot of things in our lives that sometimes is hard to talk about, but I like to be real with you. You know, I'm 68. I've been retired for 9 years. I had it up to here with working. So that's why I retired then. So I've been retired all this time. And if I had known about Dave Ramsey earlier, I would have been in such a better place. I would have, you know, and he says it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Now, I already have a retirement. You know, I have my old age pension. I have my Canada pension plan. I've also got my pension from the government. The 2 other ones are the old age, and the CPP is smaller. And then my pension from the government. So that's what I have to live on. And as I say, you know, for the past 10 years, I'm now used to getting my pay once a month at the end. That was the hardest thing to get used to. But I mean, I always budgeted. There's the income and everything comes out. Your rent, before I used to put groceries and cigarettes and gas and all this. I don't do that anymore because Mom helps me with that, and that's kind of her contribution to helping with the household. Well, I should be putting that in there. I should be, but I'm going to think about it. Right now, everything's working fine, but I want that emergency fund. I think that is so important. And then I don't have to go through all the baby steps that he has because I don't have kids to go to school. I don't have to worry about other things. I'm already retired. But it's nice to have those nest eggs. And I think once I've reached that $1,000 emergency fund and, I don't use it, I want to continue putting into it and letting it build. And it wouldn't be so urgent because apparently that $1,000 before you do anything else besides getting current, that $1,000 emergency fund has to be quick. In other words, if you're working and getting a paycheck every 2 weeks, you could probably do it in a month and a half. I can't because I don't have those kind of funds. I'm lucky if I can squeeze $50 a month. But as I was saying, when I take Mom to the casino, if we win some money, I take some of that. Like for instance, the other day we went, I had $60 left of my spending money. Mom had $200 or $300. I got her to put $200 in the car and put it away so we didn't spend it. And then she brought $100 with her, and we shared the money. And then anyway, so we won a little bit of money. I won like $200 or $300, and I gave Mom $100, and so I had $200. And I took $100 and put that into my savings. Or my savings, my emergency fund. So money coming from somewhere. So the money that I'm going to be getting for my glasses, I'll be able to put that $200 into my savings. So it's starting to build up and I'm seeing it and I'm kind of excited about it. Anyway, I've talked way too long. This was supposed to be just, oh my God, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. I appreciate it. I'm feeling so much better. I'm starting to get my wind back. I have a couple of craft videos that I want to do. And in the process of getting rid of stuff, my daughter-in-law took a lot of stuff out of my closet. My top shelf is almost empty. Well, it is empty, I think. Yeah, it is empty. We took everything out. There's a few things on the bottom, and there's all this stuff in here and all the stuff in the living room. So I'm babbling. But I'm just so excited. I'm excited to try to quit. I'm excited. I'm not going to try to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm trying the processes. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm an old girl. I've been smoking for a long time. But I'm motivated. Motivation, as I said in my other video, motivation, people say it doesn't last or whatever the quote was, but it's like a bath. You have to do it on a daily basis. And it's true. To motivate yourself, you need to get excited every single day about what you're doing. So I have to wake up in the morning and get excited rather than feeling, oh, I got to do this today. No, it's get excited about it, be motivated, and with all of your kind words, and thank you so much for your prayers. Please continue. I mean, I know quitting smoking is not like praying for someone who has got an illness, but it's still, appreciated so much. And I just want to say thank you. And then I got excited about the budget thing and Dave Ramsey and his process that I wish I had known when I was younger. But it's never too late to have things. I wasn't going to go all off, and I did. Thank you so much for watching. I know my videos are getting too long, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to be able to motivate myself to continue crafting, to continue with my quitting smoking, to continue with cleaning my home and taking you along. I'm going to have a couple of organizing videos. It's amazing when you organize once, then it becomes a mess again and you ignore it. I have things I have ignored for a year or more than a year. Under my bathroom sink, all of my makeup stuff that I never use anymore. We're going to clean that out. I have got a linen closet. It's not a linen closet. It's more of a catch-all. It's kind of where you put your vacuum and your ironing board and stuff like that. That is a mess. I haven't cleaned with my girlfriend in a couple of years now, and all my cleaning stuff is in there, in containers, and it's piled up. That's another video I'll be doing. So for those of you who want to see crafts, I promise I will be doing some soon. For those of you who want to see organizing and how my life is crazy, I'm also doing that. Take a deep breath. Relax. Now, after this video is over, I am going to go brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready for bed, and go to bed so that I don't smoke anymore today. And I've cut the cigarettes down quite a bit today. So, and I only bought 1 pack. I don't buy 2. I buy 1 pack. I'm trying to make it stretch into 3, 4, 5 days. It's not going to do it, but 2 or 3 days. Cutting back there, cutting back slowly, using these mints. I'm hoping that'll work. I'm hoping. I don't want to use a patch. I don't want something to be continuous. I want something that I can grab and say, okay, I feel like a cigarette, so I'm going to take this instead. And then go off and do something. I'm done. I'm done. I really am done. I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for all of your help, all your kind words. Thank you for being sweet, for missing me, for not, I got to get out of here. Thank you so guys. Thank you. I'm just excited. I'm so motivated right now, and I'm so excited. And you guys help me with your prayers, with your kind words. You've helped me, and I really appreciate it. And it makes me even more motivated than ever before. And knowing too, the excitement is also knowing too that my plan for the year of the things I want to accomplish are coming true in baby steps. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.